Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Tuesday, November 1st, 2011. Let's get right into the charts. There's a lot to cover this morning. We're going to start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see the futures are trading down 31 points. It's a bloodbath of an open. That can only mean one thing when the futures are down this sharply. The U.S. dollar index is soaring, and it is. It's trading higher by $1.25 this morning. You guys know by now, when the dollar is up, the market is down. Look at the dollar yesterday soaring higher. Today, a follow-through day so far. A big pop in the U.S. dollar index. And sure enough, dollar up, market down. Dollar moves higher, the markets deflate and trade lower. So that is what we're looking at this morning. And it's really a doozy here. So again, dollar moving to highs of the day, or really right around the highs. We'll see if the powers that be can take the dollar down again once the market opens. But right now, there's just a perfect storm out there. You have, first of all, the European crisis brewing once again, and it could be bigger than ever. You also have Greece, who basically, bowed down and said they would take a 50% haircut. Now they're going to vote on this, and it really looks like the Greek Prime Minister, GPAP over there, did a number on the European Union. So let's see what comes out of this. But it looks like Greece may actually just outright default. It looks like that actually could happen, and they may break away from the European Union. Just don't know. But this is one for the ages here. So you can only wonder what's going to happen with Spain, Italy, and even with France, Portugal, Ireland, obviously. And then you have the Italian 10-year bond yields just soaring higher this morning. So this is really something to see. It's pretty amazing what a difference a week makes. Last week, the market was in jubilee mode. Everybody was rejoicing. And all of a sudden, now the problems are back. And again, it just never added up. It never really made sense. But nonetheless, that's how markets are. That's how they'll be. And that's why you have to be on your toes in this one. It looks like the French CAC 40 is down about 4.6% at the moment. The German DAX is down about 5.25%. And even the FTSE 100, which is London and England, they're not even part of the European Union. They are trading down by about 3.5%. So it's really just a major sell-off in Europe this morning. Last night, the Hang Seng sold off in Asia by about 2.5%. You had the Shanghai actually squeeze out a positive gain, only up, I believe, 0.1%. But nonetheless, you had Australia down, India was down, Nikkei was down sharply. So again, we're looking at more problems in Europe as bond yields start to soar, and this is just going to continue. I really don't see the end for this anywhere soon. There will be a summit coming up. But we'll just have to take this one day at a time. And again, it's still amazing how this all plays out. Then to pour salt on the wounds, you have MF Global. And this company is now, believe it or not, this is unbelievable. But it looks like Fed regulators have discovered that the company may have had $700 million in customer money disappear. That's incredible. And this is John Corzine's company, the former CEO of Goldman Sachs, former governor of New Jersey. And this is just unbelievable. To see the unwinding here take place is really incredible. So we'll have to hold on to our seats. We'll have to see what this takes us. And right now we're looking at the S&P 500 E-mini futures down about 34 points. So it's really a bloodbath of an open. We'll see if we even go lower. I think we could. And, it's down quite a bit, but nothing to say it can't go lower here, as it really is the perfect storm. Now, a couple of things to go over. One, I want to just talk about the GLD. GLD is trading down sharply lower this morning. That's on the back of a stronger dollar. Okay, gold is telling us there's deflation in the marketplace. GLD trading at 164.66. Closed yesterday at 167.34. Take a look at SLV. Same thing here. SLV is trading down at 31.88. Yesterday, SLV closed at 33.44. So a pretty good decline there for both gold and silver. Take a look at the USO this morning. This is United States Oil Fund. Stronger dollar. Oil is down sharply. Trading at 34.80 this morning. Closed at 34.74 yesterday. Spot crude is down significantly this morning. I believe spot crude is down, let me just get the exact, $2.60 to $90.58 a barrel on WTI. So a pretty good move here across the board in all the commodities. Take a look at anything metal related. Here's BHP. You'll see the stock is lower this morning. BHP with a very, very good drop. Freeport-McMoRan. Take a look at that one, trading down to 38 bucks. That's a pretty good fall as well. Take a look at Rio Tinto. This is another major metal mining name, trading down to $51. These stocks are all sharply lower again this morning, and it's all because the dollar is moving higher. So if you don't want to listen to all the news coming out of Europe, or you don't want to hear the MF Global story, no big deal. Just follow the US dollar index. I know a lot of you are probably tired of hearing me say that, but to anybody that's a new listener, the dollar really dictates every move in the market. So just trying to make you aware of that. And I've been talking about it for 5 years. So in any case, that's where we stand this morning. There are a few things to go over real quick. A few different various stocks that are trading higher today. VRUS is one of them. This stock's having a big pop this morning, so very, very good move. I'm not sure if it's earnings, but nonetheless, stock is trading sharply higher, so you want to respect that. It does have room to go. I guess $75 will be a little bit of resistance where it's at now, but it's coming from a low position, so that looks like a real gap up, so be careful. Don't look to short that name. It looks like it does have some strength. Okay, so just be careful. And that's ticker symbol VRUS, VRUS. It's a decent move this morning on the upside. I don't know what the news is. I did not check it. But in any case, it's a very good little move, and we want to respect that name. I don't think there's a whole lot in way of earnings or anything, any big movers this morning. But you want to watch these bank stocks very closely. Okay, keep an eye on JP Morgan. The stock is trading down sharply again today. This could go lower. There's nothing to say JPM is going to stop here. The stock could go lower. So I'm not seeing anything great there, but watch the bank stocks. When the bank stocks catch a bid, that's telling you that the markets may catch a bid. When these bank stocks continue to decline, that's telling you that the markets are going to go lower. One thing you want to watch, and the reason why we want to watch JP Morgan so closely, it's probably the leading bank stock in the entire stock market. So again, that's the reason for it right there. But in any case, use the bank stocks as a good market barometer, but we're going to have a weak open. We really are in a perfect storm, so we'll see if this market can flush. Now remember, if the US dollar index by some chance, sells off or comes back in, the markets will get a bounce. Right now, look at the 2-day rally the dollar has had. And sure enough, there's a 2-day decline in this market. Okay, everybody, I'm going to leave it there for today. Short and sweet is the best way to put it. Again, be a little bit cautious in this environment. Have a great trading day. Those of you in the chat room making a lot of money today, I'll see you on the microphone at 9:30.